Welcome back to another Take the Lead podcast. It is your host, Tera Chantelle. I am praying that you are having a phenomenal week. You are conquering all your goals left to right, right to left. You staying motivated. You keeping that same energy all week long because it truly starts with you. You are standing in your own way to greatness. So get out the way and get to it. You feel me? But before we jump into this episode, I got a question for you. Are you ready to lead by example? Be the example? The example begins with you. Episode number 97. 97. Visionary leader. Visionary leader. We all got this vision within us. We all have this vision that God has placed in us. And it's for us to execute. It's for us to actually act on it and take the lead on our own lives with this vision that we have. And understand that everybody is not going to see your vision. And this is when you got to be a visionary leader comes in, because you're going to have to communicate your visions to the blind because they don't got these eyes that you got. So everybody's not going to believe how you believe, but it's for you to have this belief in yourself that this vision will come to fruition. But it's when you have to take the first step in believing, taking action by doing a to-do list for your goals, because it adds to the bigger picture. As being a visionary leader, you see the bigger picture. We live in such a fast-paced society, a very microwavable society. Everybody wants it instantly. They're willing to do anything for whatever they want. But you, as a visionary leader, you understand it takes time. Small things add to big things. You have to just put one foot in front of the other. This is how you have success. It's longevity mixed with some patience, mixed with a resilient attitude. Having a resilient attitude, you understand that obstacles will arise. But when you have a plan, when you have a mission, and when you have a vision, you don't trip over the small stuff. And let me give you an example over the small stuff, because we will get tried, we will get tested over and over again. But that is God sending us a test to make sure you really about it. You talking all this spiritual junk, but let me see if it's junk or is it really wealth? Is it really food that I can digest in my system? So we gonna get tested. They're gonna try to push a button. They're gonna try to get you out of your character. But it's for you to play this game. This is chess, not checkers. This game of life. This game when someone is going to try to knock you out. Gonna try to knock you out, slow you down, get in your way. How are you gonna react? How are you going to react when something doesn't go your way? When you get tried, when you get tested, are you going to act out of character? Or are you going to think strategically as a visionary leader about this situation? Because you see the bigger picture of what is going on. You see how this is just a test and you're going to pass this test. Or you can see that this is a trial and let me just act out of pocket. Let me just act up to get my point across. The truth is, no one is right ever. So you can try to get your point across to try to force someone to believe that you're right when they're stuck thinking that they're on their side of being right. So now it's friction. But now all we're fighting about is who wants to be right. Baby boo, you can have it. Because I got a vision, I got a plan, and I don't got time to waste. We wasting time by trying to be right all the time. It's about, do you want to be in this relationship or do you just want to be right? So especially if you're trying to have a healthy relationship, you have to put your ego out the way. You have to put your pride aside and see what is right for the vision. And if the vision is for us to be married, if the vision is for us to build an empire, if the vision is to have a company, a franchise, something that's going to bring assets to the community, this ain't worth it. You can have it. Because I see the bigger picture of what I really want to take this next level in. Because God has placed this vision onto you. So now it's for you to be able to communicate effectively to your peers about this vision. You are speaking to the blind, the deaf, and the dumb. So understand that you are speaking to either the blind, the deaf, or the dumb. You have to be able to get on their level. And by getting on their level, you're not going to try to speak ill. You're not going to try to speak down on anyone. You are going to speak with people with respect. With respect, to try to explain your vision so they can help you. How are they going to help you if you don't articulate with respect? So it's for you to be respectful to each person that you interact with, because this person got your blessing. This person got your blessing or is a blessing. But it's for you to realize this is a team effort. I need you like you need me. And we go together like ABC. What we finna do. This is being a visionary leader. You are acting out what God has given you. You about that action. The qualities of a visionary leader entails such a strong mindset. You are constantly trying to learn every single day. By learning, you are building up your mindset, you are building up your brain capacity, and you are gaining the resources, the tools, so you can conquer this world accordingly. If you don't have the knowledge, you can never add value. So as being a visionary leader, you're making sacrifices. For example, being a visionary leader, it's Saturday night and I'm filming a podcast, teaching, informing, educating, inspiring, motivating, whatever way this podcast is going to touch you. And I pray it touches you in some way, shape, or form. If you get a nugget out of it, we win. We win. But being a visionary leader, you are making sacrifices because you understand the bigger picture of doing something so significant that other people may think it's small, but it adds towards the dream that you were destined to do and who you are destined to be. You are who you pursue. So if you are pursuing counsel, if you are pursuing mentorship, if you are pursuing greatness upon you, you are destined to be great. But if you are pursuing thug activity, constantly indulging into gangster rap, reality shows, that is who you are destined to be. So it's for you to shift your focus to tap into your vision. And we all have a vision. Some may say it's your gut feeling, it's your psychic ability, it's a dream. Whatever way resonates with you, take it. But it's for you to act on it. By acting on it, is write a to-do list, a small to-do list of what you need to get done today. For example, mine was, I have to film a podcast. I have to go to the grocery store. Because you know what? Food is the medicine. Food will heal you from the coronavirus. Food will heal you. Just those small things is going to add to a better life, a better future for my community, for my family, for me overall. Making sacrifices for your brand, for your business, not going out to things that don't serve you any purpose, that doesn't relate to your vision. Why are you wasting time? We don't got time to waste. I don't know about you, but I don't got time to waste. I don't care if you're talking about, oh, it's gonna be fun. It doesn't resonate with my vision. So to me, it feels like I am truly wasting my time because I know I got something to do. I know I got something to do towards the vision that God has placed within me. So when you have your vision, you have to hold tight on it. You have to stand firm in it and write it down daily. By writing down your vision daily, now you're going to be able to articulate and communicate with your peers on how you need their help, how you need them to be a blessing toward your vision. Write it down every day. It can be 1 to 2 sentences. So it can just be a reminder. So it can be in the top of your list of how you need to get things done. So it's constantly on your mind. It's constantly in front of your mind to get it done. So write it down each and every morning. Start your day off by being focused. As a visionary leader, you are focused. You are not going to get distracted by the small things. You're not going to be wasting time gossiping on the phone when you got to film today, when you got to create today, when you got to write today, when you got to handle calls, when you got to reply to emails. You're not going to be wasting time gossiping, scrolling on the shade room. You don't got time for that. When you have a vision, you must stay focused. You have to be resilient when the obstacles do arises, which they are. This is not going to be butterflies and rainbows on this journey. Expect disappointment. Expect to get tried, to get tested. Expect that, so you don't end up with your feelings hurt and being so emotionally involved, emotionally attached to the outcome. Speaking on the outcome, we don't know how it's going to happen, but as a visionary leader, we know it's going to happen. And that's the confidence that you have within yourself, the belief that you have within yourself to understand you going to get there. You don't know how. It may be a plane. It may be a train. It may be by foot. It may be by a car. You don't know how you're going to get there, but you are going to get there. Trust and believe that. With the vision that you have seen, you will get there. But it's for you not to put so much pressure on yourself, to have a time limit when you need to accomplish this vision, because that will lead you to having false expectations for yourself, now you're going to be disappointed and feel like a failure. When this life, it is no such thing as failure. It's just another way to try again. You are figuring out ways how that didn't work. That's all a failure is. Oh, now that way didn't work, but trust me, we're going to keep going till another way will pop up. Another way is destined to pop up if you continue to flourish. You continue to elevate yourself. You continue to learn, to grow, to gain the tools so you understand that this vision will take time. But you have to have patience. You have to have patience in this life, on this journey. Good things take time. Good things take time. I understand we live in such a microwavable society. That's why we heat things up in the microwave, but using the microwave is not good for you. You killing yourself every time preheating it up. Preheating something in the microwave. That false light killing you and your food. But we do it because we in a rush, right? We want it now, right? We can't afford to wait an hour for our food. We can't afford to wait that. Because we need to be there right now. But let me tell you this. If you want a longevity in your career, in your business, in your brand, take your time. Take your time. Enjoy the process. Because you're doing it for a living. And you're going to keep doing it until it's your time to go. So enjoy the process. Breathe. Take breaks. Mentally, physically, and emotionally. But then you have to be aware. This is just a break to get my mind right, to build my self-esteem back up. But I have to still keep going. And the secret sauce to it all is you just got to keep going. You just got to keep winning. You just got to keep doing what you're doing every single day to create these same results. If you are creating results, if you are creating a residual income, if you are creating success, healthy relationships, a peace of mind, muscle in your arms and your legs and your body, keep doing it. Keep doing it. That's all you got to do is just keep going. It's so simple, yet we make things so difficult on this journey. We want some genie to just pop up and just make our wishes come true. We don't want to work for it. We don't want to take the time to gain the knowledge. We want it now. But trust me, good things take time. Enjoy this process when you're building your business, when you are building your brand, when you are building your mental, spiritual faith, when you are building yourself up. It's a forever process. This process is such a beautiful process if you allow yourself to listen more than you speak. As being a visionary leader, you have to listen. You have to listen to your peers. You have to see, how is this going to play out? So that means you are looking as an eagle will look at his prey, flying over to make sure everything is being and acting effectively. Being a visionary leader, you are taking accountability responsibility for your actions, for anything that goes wrong. You don't even have to have your hand on it. But if you are in leadership, you take full responsibility. And now, as you taking full responsibility, people peep what you dropping every chance you get. Don't think people ain't watching you. People are watching you. Now, you are subconsciously inspiring others to take accountability for their own actions, for their own lives. As being a visionary leader, you're not pointing fingers. You did this, you did this. You are pointing the fingers at yourself. I did this. I could have done better. I shouldn't have reacted in this way, in this manner. I shouldn't have been late. I should have had more patience. And then when you point fingers right at yourself, now you're going to learn and grow and never do it again. Being a visionary leader, you're not going to make the same mistakes twice. You don't take L's. It's no losses, only lessons. And you learn from the lessons so you can grow and become better every chance you get. Being a visionary leader, you are prepared, you are focused, and you are organized. This is qualities of a visionary leader. You got to keep your game A1. You got to stay on your P's and Q's because you have people depending on you. You have people watching you. So you have to have your stuff together. You can't afford being late. You can't afford not being righteous, not holding yourself accountable. And trust me, everybody don't want to be in this seat. We may think, oh yeah, being a visionary leader is cool, But imagine having this vision, right? Nobody believes that you can do it. Nobody believes in you. Nobody sees what you're talking about. But you still have to keep going. You still have to execute day in and day out when you don't have the support, when you don't have the funds, when you don't have the resources, when you don't have this, you don't have that. But you still have abundance in your mindset that you are able to do it because God said so. Because God told you that you can do it. Because God gave you this vision. So you know it's possible. You've seen it. You've seen it clear as day. You got these buts. But this, but that. You have doubters. You're going to have haters. But you have to have this strong ability within yourself to develop a strong mindset to overcome any obstacles, any quote unquote failures that others may project onto you, because failure doesn't exist at all. You will not fail. You cannot fail. You're going to keep trying till something pop up. And understanding that, you have to continue to gain the tools for you. All we have is knowledge. That is one thing no one can take away from us. So being a visionary leader, you have to invest into your self-development. You have to invest into yourself mentally, physically, emotionally, so you can handle your vision, this huge vision you have within yourself. Never play small. Being a visionary means that you have to take risks. You have to bet on yourself. You're not playing it safe. You're not going to get a corporate job that got good insurance, that got health care, that got this, got that got benefits. You are being a risk taker because you understand if you don't do it, it's not going to get done. Because God only gave you this vision. So that means if you don't do it, other people will suffer. Other people will not be able to do their vision, to do their dream, if you don't lead the way. If you don't lead by example with your vision. Being a visionary leader, you got pressure on you. You got pressure. You got pressure. But that's how you turn into a diamond. With all that pressure. With all that willpower. With all that resiliency. Because it's in you, not on you. Understand, everybody is not going to see your vision. And you have to be okay with that. But you have to be confident within yourself and be a strategic thinker to be able to have this patience with others, patience with yourself, to realize this will take time, but you're going to get there with God. Everybody's not going to get up there with you. Everybody's not going to believe in you. You're not going to have all the support that you wish you had. But you have to clap for yourself and you have to stay motivated no matter what. How I stay motivated is just by doing a to-do list. I'm telling you, it's so crucial because that keeps me focused. That keeps me going. Because if I don't have that, I feel disorganized. I feel all over the place. I feel discombobulated. So I have to just have a small to-do list that's going to add to the bigger picture. This bigger picture is so beautiful, but you have to develop your visionary plan day in and day out and stay focused and don't get distracted. Don't get distracted. That doesn't relate towards your vision, towards your mission. Being a visionary leader, you are able to bring people together. You are able to bridge the gaps so we can have unity in the community. If it wasn't for you, things would not happen. But being a visionary leader, you make it happen. You bring the people together and everybody plays their roles accordingly. We need you to continue to lead by example. We need you to continue to stay focused, be organized, be a critical thinker, a strategic problem solver, and to keep this fuel inside of you to never give up, because you don't understand who is depending on you, who needs you. Count on God throughout this journey. It's not going to be easy. I never said it will. Understand that. And just put your warrior cap on. Put your warrior helmet on. And get ready for the battle. Man up. Woman up. Sit up. And get to it. You got this vision inside of you. God has gave this vision for you. Nobody got this eyes that you got. Nobody got these hands you got. Nobody got what you got. What you working with. That is your superpower. You are one of one. You don't know who you can touch by you acting on what God has placed inside of you. Big or small, do it. You have to lead the way. The community needs you. I need you. And God is counting on you. We were blessed with this life. God has blessed with this life. And the way you show appreciation to God, that you truly appreciate that you were blessed with this life, is by serving with the mission that God has placed inside of you, is being a good steward, is doing what God told you to do, and that is being obedient and living a righteous life and trying to help your people evolve to get into their highest consciousness of self. Because once you step into your consciousness of self, of knowing yourself, developing yourself, and loving yourself, you need to spread God's truth like it's coronavirus, okay? You need to spread God's truth like it's coronavirus. Because trust me, you are showing God that you truly appreciate that you were blessed with this life. Communicate effectively. Stay focused. Being this visionary leader, you can't get distracted. You can't do what you want to do. You got to do what God told you to do. I understand you grown. You can eat what you want to eat. You can live how you want to live. You can rob your homie if you want to. You can shoot up the club if you want to. But what sense does that make when you have a vision to uphold to? You have a vision to maintain to. It's for you to get out of your own way, to stop making excuses, and just get to it. Just get to it. Stop playing with your vision. Stop playing with yourself. Stop playing small out here and get dangerous. You got to take risks. You got to bet on yourself. By betting on yourself, you are investing in yourself day in and day out. Being a visionary leader, the world is counting on you. The world needs you. It's time. Only the strong will survive. As being a visionary leader, real is rare. Being solid is rare, but it's for you to act on what God is telling you to do. I appreciate you, family. I appreciate you for tapping in, for joining another Take the Lead podcast that was sponsored by Self-Love Manual that is available now on Amazon. Tap in, drop in. Check out www.terachantelle.com to get a freebie of how to build your brand in less than 10 minutes. And also, if you really want to take your brand to the next level, contact your girl. Set up a business call and let's get it together. It's like, what you waiting for? Let's bring this vision to life. We got to be comfortable with being uncomfortable. We know what we should be doing, how we should get there. We need a little bit of this, a little bit of that, a little razzle dazzle as accountability, because that's what we need. We need accountability. We need the tools, but we need to start investing into ourselves. We invest into the club, We invest into things that are distractions, but we're not investing into things that can really better our lives tremendously. I appreciate you guys for joining Take the Lead podcast. Support your girl. Support your girl, and I will continue. I will continue to love on you if you just love me too. I'm gonna meet you at the top, baby.